Hi everyone, it's me. My name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I live here in the UK, and today we are reacting to Katherine Ryan. All I know about Katherine Ryan is she is Canadian, but I think she is, I don't know if she's a British citizen or she lives in the UK or what that scenario is, but we're about to find out. So grab a seat, get cozy, put your feet up. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I've got a cuppa, wonderful. And I thought we would start here. Katherine Ryan on the Big Fat Quiz. So there seem to be like loads of compilations where she's been on loads of panel shows or quizzes and that kind of stuff, which is so popular here in the UK. And unfortunately, you really don't see this in Canada. So I figure we'll start here. Hope you guys like the video. Thanks for clicking on it.
You used to work in a Hooters, right?
Yeah. And Hooters is not like a titty bar or anything.
Do they sell porn?
It's an owl sanctuary.
R.I.P. Hooters shutting down in the US. Pour one out.
I was a very good girl in school, though. Very academic. I just wanted to please adults, and I wanted to do the right thing, and I was not a cool kid. Who'd have known I'd turn into such a slut?
I love Richard. You know what? We haven't done a video about Richard. Oh, also, have you guys been watching The Last One Laughing? Hilarious. We should do a video on it. Love it. Anyway, not the point of this
because
video.
Richard has got about 4 minutes.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Okay, right. What's everyone wearing? Catherine, could you come around the front because we haven't seen your costume. We need a demo of your costume.
I didn't even spell that right.
Jimmy,
So
can I be excused from writing this round?
Don't do that.
I mean, that's an exception.
Is that okay? Going down, still going down. Snake's going down. Catherine, you stay still.
I got snacks, Nasty, don't worry. I'm too late.
No. It's not for that. Can I have the fourth one again?
What was the fourth one, darling?
Yeah.
Oh, is Big Nasty sleeping?
No, it's not. He's just fabulous.
I showed you some vintage news reports. I asked you what everyone was talking about. Catherine, Big Nasty, your answer was?
Ball bags.
Yeah.
Ball bags.
Well, you know, it was a joke at first because Big Nasty was not born, neither was I, in 1971. We were in our father's respective ball bags. But then the women were talking about carrying things, and it was better than they thought it would be, and how to lift them. And then we thought, ball bags. This might be about ball bags.
I don't like that robotics has inspired.
Can I say not a very funny compilation? Is that a hot take? I know she does stand up. I don't think we can watch this. I bet you Netflix would block that immediately. Oh, what about 8 out of 10 cats? Let's try this. Oh.
I was targeted by an inflatophiliac who tricked me into putting like clear bags down my like different. I can't even talk about it. He challenged me to put, he said if you put clear bags down your pantyhose and then like inflate them somehow, if you can figure that out, how to do it, and take photos and email them to me, then I'll give you $300. Okay, I'm like... And I thought it was smart because I put these like clear plastic bags. I went down to the petrol station. I used like big pump. And then I like pumped them up so I had these huge legs. And then I just did it for like weeks because he kept challenging me like, harder challenge. And then those pictures were on a website for people who get off on balloons, and he still follows my like career, and he still reaches out every once in a while, and this is gonna be bad.
I found that saying I've never seen Game of Thrones this week on Twitter became like the new announcing that you're a vegan. And everyone just, I've never seen any of it. And that was me as well. So I watched it. And I've learned that it's a story of 7 kingdoms, and they all have rulers. And this John character, he fancied the blonde one, and he wanted to be with her so they could have a stronger kingdom. They're now dating. And he has the power of her dragons, and they're together trying to rule the 7 kingdoms. And there's violence, and there's incest, and nudity, and that's Game of Thrones, and it's great. I've got a daughter, and I have a thing about this.
I know what show this is.
I think that young women should not be subjected to twerking because What you're doing, especially in the case of Miley Cyrus, you're dressing like a baby and then bending over like a dog. My daughter does twerking sometimes. I've caught it. And all I did was I introduced her to Beyonce. Beyonce dances, different from the twerking, like powerfully. She's a powerful woman, and she does it like you're gonna like sit on a dick and whip it off. And so that's a lot more powerful. I think that young women should do this every time they meet a fresh man. It doesn't matter where they are, the library, school, just like, nice to meet you. And because the bad ones, they'll run off.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that I'm not finding a lot of this funny. I've just broken out into a cold sweat. This is not how I saw this video going. Oh no! This video is not sponsored by anyone, but I did just want to do like a teeny little shout out to Edenbridge. That is me, my company. My partner and I run Edenbridge. We make hand-blended fragrances inspired by famous places and people, largely British people and British places. It's something that I'm really proud of, and I don't know, it brings me so much joy, and I don't always talk about it, so I just want to give a little shout out to Edenbridge. And if that's something that interests you, please use coupon code NAPS10. You're gonna get 10% off your next Edenbridge order. We make them, we blend them, we package them up, we ship them. It is very much a Naps family business. I'm really proud of it. Thank you everyone who supported us so far. We've been doing it for a couple years now. It's really fun, and it's really, what's the word I want? Fulfilling, I guess. It's very fulfilling. Thank you so much to everyone who supported us so far. If you want to check us out, edenbridge.co.uk. There's a link in the description. But yes, that is my partner and I's business. Thank you so much. Naps10. Just in case you want to get a little something for you, or maybe a loved one, or maybe you. Anyway, that was my little speech. Thank you for listening. I love that she's got a fab English sense of humor considering she's Canadian. I'm concerned where this video is going. So Katherine Ryan is from Sarnia, Ontario. I am also from Ontario, not Sarnia, but, you know, close enough. She's been married to Bobby Kootstra. You know what? I understand why she kept her name. And she's got 3 kids. Her father originally immigrated from Ireland to Canada. She actually did work at Hooters. That is so fun. And helped open the then only UK branch of Hooters. Her partner at the time wanted to explore London, so she agreed to do it for an initial month in 2007, moving there permanently from January 2008. Here's the thing. I've seen clips of Katherine Ryan that are really funny, and I thought this would be fun, you know, fellow Canadian in the UK. What we've seen so far, I'm not really vibing with, but I'm afraid to watch the stand-ups. Copyright claims are funny. If it's copyright claimed and I don't earn any money from it, fine, you know, fair play. But sometimes when I do reactions, the copyright holder will block the video, so I'm not even allowed to post it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm kind of afraid to block this video. You know what? We're gonna try this. If all of a sudden this gets cut out, you'll know why.
I hope you had a good, very peaceful holiday season. I was happy to get my 2 little sisters around the same table for the first time in a long time. Guys, we can talk about it now. They fell out. They fell out over the pandemic. Yeah, the vaccine mandates, all the lockdowns in Canada. And you know, we have to, looking back in hindsight, say we turned into a bunch of snitches, didn't we? Hello, Linda, there's an extra person at my cousin's funeral. Fuck off, you know, like... There's a saying on the London Underground, see it, say it, salt it. I have a very similar saying. See it and shut the fuck up. I'm not a very unlikely advocate for anti-vaxxers, but certain characters should have stayed out of it. If Matt Hancock told me to stay hydrated, I'd be like, oh shit, what's that prick put in the water? And I would start brushing my teeth with Fanta. Get anyone else to give us medical news. Anyone. Get Molly May to roll out the pretty little vaccine. I don't care. We've all got the 24 hours in the day, the same to get the vaccine. I don't care. No, my sisters weren't speaking because they disagreed, so I have 2 sisters. I love them both very much. There's Carrie, my favorite, and Joanne, who we don't like.
All right, let's skip ahead. She's talking about one of the sisters.
I love Carrie very much. My only problem with Carrie is that she has breast implants. And guys, we're friends. I have breast implants. So I can tell you that all breast implants have a unique serial number written on them. But you never hear a conspiracy theorist glamour model in your damn life. Not one has ever been like, oh my God, Tracy. I think he's chipped my tits by. No, I'm not joking. Bill Gates is single now, isn't he? Tracy, every time I take my top off my Microsoft Office updates. I don't judge, is what I'm saying. How can I? I'm pregnant again. Stop. Don't. Just happy it's not yours. Don't. I'm pregnant all the time, but who can blame me with the amount that Pete Davidson is in the news? Ladies, have you seen this man? He is unstoppable. He's been rumored to be with Kim Kardashian, Kate Beckinsale, formerly, now dating Emily Ratajkowski, allegedly. He's dated Ariana Grande. And people are like, how does this guy do it? Like, he's a comedian, he's very famous, he's funny, but what? How's he getting these totally hot women? Could it be his 10-inch penis? Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be. Which is a lot more impressive here in the UK on the metric system. That is 25 centimeters. Pardon me? We're talking about a quarter-meter dick. That's like a small owl. It's the length of an Android tablet. Good luck posting it. It will not fit in a standard size envelope.
All right, that's pretty good. First found Katherine on QI and Mock the Week. Glad I did. She's a ton of fun. Katherine stands up always gets me. I wish she had more time to tweak Duchess. The situations dialogue were terribly funny, but her character could be so cutting. Sometimes I can't read. Sometimes that it was somewhat shocking. I never watched Duchess. Is that the Netflix thing? Let's do a bit more. That was funny. I enjoyed that. I think the stand-up was stronger than some of the throwaway jokes on the panel show that we were watching. But also, sometimes a panel show, you need the context. You need sort of the vibe of the show, right? Stand-up's a little bit different. Let's try this one.
I don't want to share a bathroom with a man. And I don't want to share a bathroom with a trans person. And I don't want to share a bathroom with a cisgendered woman either. I don't want to share a bathroom with anybody. You were scared for a minute. And until last year, I lived in a flat with one toilet. And that is how I knew that I was in no position to take on a full-time husband. We had a civil ceremony in a courthouse. I didn't have a wedding. I didn't invite anyone. I didn't ask for any gifts because I'm a fucking adult. How much time and money does our society waste on the frivolity of marriage? The hen do, the flowers. This is a tough nut to swallow, but listen to me. Nobody cares more about your wedding than you do. So sign the papers and grow up, Susan. I do love my husband, Bobby K. I love him more intensely than I ever imagined would be possible. When I bumped into him, he was divorced. In terms of available men at our age, ladies, there are two choices: divorced men and killers. And there's a Venn diagram.
Oh, that's weird. Everyone's got masks on. Was this from COVID times? Original broadcast, October 2020. It's so funny. That wasn't that long ago, but when you see clips of like people out and about with the masks on, it feels like a lifetime ago. But that's probably because I just like repressed that year majorly.
Divorced men are excellent because divorce humbles them. Those men have experienced the roller coaster of being confidently in love, to sharing a bathroom, to splitting their assets and standing in the ashes of that relationship with nothing left but golf clubs and a car loan. I've never been divorced. Sure, I've made some mistakes, but none serious enough to involve a legal team. He has, though. Being married has taught me that if there's one thing more fun than feminism, it's the exploitation of misogyny, y'all. It's so much fun. So as a single woman, tradesmen, water companies, IT consultants, they would ask to speak to my husband. And I'd have to prove to them that I wasn't an idiot and I could handle the call. Now, anyone who needs anything can speak to my husband because I don't know shit. Only my husband can read the electricity meter. I don't know. Only my husband can speak to my mother. Click. It's relaxing.
I didn't know Katherine Ryan was on Taskmaster. Oh my god, this must be an early season. All the greats are on it. Let's do just a scooch more. This has been Katherine Ryan. I'm kind of surprised because I thought she was funnier. Now maybe I'm not seeing the right stuff, right? Maybe I'm not clicking on the right clips or I'm not watching the right sets. I'm not sure. You let me know. Leave a comment down below. Katherine Ryan, yes or no? I feel kind of bad because as a Canadian, us living in the UK, you know, we share that. That's fun.
Rap, so
Let's
I'll
just leave
say
that there.
singing is harder because I can't sing. Have you ever tried rapping?
I've never tried rapping
No.
because it would be the worst thing in the world.
I think you should try as in now.
I think you should try it now.
I would say that is about as likely as me getting my balls out. Go on, teach Katherine how to rap. Katherine, can you...
I could rap you a
Catherine's
love
got-
song.
To make it easy, just do 4 bars for you.
Okay.
Okay.
And you say you want to talk about love.
Yeah, I want to talk about you and me.
Oh, you're in love?
Yeah.
Now tell me how deep you're in love. Before
Okay,
that.
like I'll talk about me. I'll be like,
Try and rhyme it as well, that might help.
I'm the big white girl from Canada, chilling with Tinchy. Yeah, that's the star of the hood. Maybe this is where our love begins.
Oh.
After the show, you take me back round the beans. Yeah, you don't gotta do a lot of just say the word, I'll be your baby mama.
Damn, all right.
Have you had relationships that needed a little bit of a spark, and what did you do?
Absolutely. My boyfriend's so cute, but it's kind of nerdy. He wears a mouth guard every night to bed, and he sweats a lot. So I just imagine he's a boxer. He has little night terrors. I'm like, fight him, baby. I don't like people running marathons, period. I don't feel like they should be encouraged. Real people come at you, they want sponsorship. Oh, Sharon from Accounts is running a marathon. We are a betting nation. You know, I might bet on a marathon. If Sharon from Accounts can outrun 3 adult male lions, give me those odds. But pay her to do it. She's not going to win. They never win.
Karaoke's not about being a good singer. It's about letting prospective lovers know that you are an attention-seeking alcoholic.
What have we learned? Perhaps not the funniest comedian I've picked so far. I'm really kind of surprised. And maybe I clicked on the wrong videos. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if you want to watch something else, how about this one? I reacted to Philomena Kunk. Very funny. Truly, deeply, very, very funny. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, bye!